Hi there, Japan, welcome. Right, back on the R1 today. I've got an idea. I like trying out new things, I like inventing silly kind of things. So today, inspired by taking off this exhaust silencer because I wanted to replace this badge. I bought a replacement and it was smaller than the original, unfortunately, but anyway, that's on there, it does look better. So anyway, when I was doing that, I took this off to clean it all up as best I could, and I kind of liked how it looked with just this pipe, no silencer. I thought it looked quite cool, so I thought, what can I do to actually replace this silencer with something much, much smaller? So what I've done is, I bought this really short, like baffle to go inside. I'm hoping that can go in there. I might have to modify it a little bit, I might have to shorten it or just kink the end a little bit to get it to slot in there because of that curve. And then for the actual silencer, I mean, this might completely fail, but all these parts are really cheap anyway. It's sort of fun to try. This is for a car. It's like just to change the look of your exhaust on your car. This is 60mm, which is what my car is anyway, so I might actually put this on my car if this totally fails. So yeah, Remus, carbon. This is going to be to replace all of this. So really small, just sitting on that. Hopefully that slips over there, should be the correct size. And then that goes inside to reduce the volume a bit. And then that's just sort of for looks really, so let's try it out. If this works, it'll be a sort of fun, cheap way to come up with your own design of your own exhaust, if you want a really small, stubby little thing. So let's take some bits off and then try it out. Right, just as a quick thought, I'm going to start it up now, and so we can hear the differences. So this is as it is, then I'll start it up with no silencer. It's ridiculously loud, I did it before. And then hopefully, if I'm successful putting my bits on, we will start up again. So I've got a kind of record of all the differences of it. Right, so it's cold now, anyway. First, take the springs off. Bought a load of these springs from AliExpress. They cost nothing, so just looks neater. Nice to have new ones. Sort it out. I think you can buy special tools for that, but you really don't need to spend the money. This is just a bit of bent coat hanger wire. There you go. I think this is a 12. Yeah, 12mm there. I recently took it all off and painted it black. I thought it looked good, but just seeing that little black circle reminds me of when you see men with just one like black circle earring. I don't know what that's about, but that's what that reminds me of, so I don't like it. So I'm going to buy a new one, just have a nice fresh looking metal colour one. And of course it's just rotating. Right, there's my spanners. Massive on the back, 17mm. Oh, there's a washer. Whoa. It's spring loaded. Right, this should just slide off. I didn't run it much because I didn't want this to be hot. There we go. Right, have you ever wondered what's inside these? Nothing. It's just a hole. It's just obviously the sound vibrates around inside it. It just takes the oomph out of the sound, but they work quite well at silencing it. I will prove that by starting it up now with this not on. The massive difference. Alright, let's just test these bits out. So there's the nearest size. This was measured 60mm. This was 62 or 63, is the nearest I could get to it. Just put that on there. Sort of. I think it looks quite good. Again, you can choose the measurements of this one. This one should just fit inside. I like this stuff. Right, this is going to need a lot of modification to get in there. Okay, well first of all, it's supposed to fit inside. It doesn't quite, so I'm going to reduce that. It needs to sit in there. I can chop bits off, I can kink things, I can bend stuff, I can grind down edges. I'll get in there. Really can't be bothered with making little adjustments and keep trying it until it fits just so. I'm just going straight to hacking loads off. So because of that curve in the pipe, I'm just going to cut this edge off. I'm not even going to bother trying to move it, or I don't know. There's far more complicated ways to achieve it fitting, so I'm just going to go straight to the basic, most severe things. So this entire edge is going. There we go. So I just pinch this flat at the end. Well, then makes it easier to bend around if I need it to. Right, I did have to make an adjustment. I had to squash it more flat and then kink it so much. It was just this long flat section there hooked right over. There's no point in it being there, so I just cut that off. This fits in there no problem now. And just to show you, this now goes in really nice and tight, so there's no problem there. That's all I do now. Just put the wadding on and that's it. And then get that fitted and put that other bit on. Go. All right, we saying one of one, custom bespoke. Handmade. Exhaust silencers. Alright, nothing left to do but just start it up. shit. Right, so back home now. Yeah, so it's been on there a few days. I mean, just now I've probably done 30 kilometers. So I've been out on the bike quite a while. It's a bit too loud. Like on fast roads, like my ears are ringing. My ears are literally ringing now because it's so loud, especially my right ear. Wondering if there's anything else I can do to dampen the sound a little bit, because that's just a little bit of car exhaust decoration here. It's literally doing nothing. Just change the way it looks. It's only got that baffle inside. It's actually doing anything. I wonder if there's any sort of plates or anything I can put across it just to make it quieter. But yeah, I do kind of like it. I like how it looks. It looks more like a race bike somehow. It's just like a novelty, ultra stubby little exhaust. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of research, see if I can quieten it down a little bit somehow. But yeah, apart from that, a nice ride. But unfortunately, my camera fell off the bike and smashed up. But shout out to GoPro, they made a good product. The front's okay, I can continue using this. Still works fine. Like, luckily I didn't go too far, and I stopped to get the camera and it wasn't there. Like, oh my god. So I turned around and went back, and there was loads of traffic, so I just thought, oh, it's just going to be smashed up in bits all over the road, or it's gone over the edge somewhere and I'll never find it. There's cyclists going by, and I thought, oh god, I bet that cyclist found it and took it. It's in his bag right now. But no, it's just in the middle of the road, like cars going over the top of it. So kind of lucky, I guess. I found it quite easily. And yeah, you can see the damage on there. But it still works fine. It was still recording when I picked it up. That's just how my camera looks now. I'm going to continue using it like that. Bit of a shame, but it's could have been much worse.